Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahushai, Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahushai, Barak for Yahweh, Barak for Yahushai. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahushai is the true name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I like to give double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well for preaching 100% truth, in season, out of season, according to Most High's will, the correct doctrine, giving up their bodies as a living sacrifice for the Most High's sake, which is their reasonable service. All right, double honors goes out to you. I like to say Shalom, which is peace to the hopeful elect and sincere Akim out of the nation Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, starting off with the 144,000 down to the 1/3 of all Israelites who will receive salvation out of America as destruction comes, which is near. All right, it's approaching. All right, day by day it gets closer. All right, to the destruction of America and the system. All right, and the salvation for the elect of the nation Israel. All right, through the Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, through His Father Yahweh. All right. I like to say shalom to sincere Israelite foreigners who are scattered across the globe, all right, who may not look like a typical average day black, Hispanic, or Native American, all right, like a typical Israelite, but your spirit bears witness that you're Israelite because you can accept His word, all right, and it's proof that you're Israelite, right, because your spirit bears witness, all right, it's proof that you're Israelite because the word resonates with you. You can accept 100% truth, all right. I'd like to give more praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, for allowing me to do another video through the Holy Spirit. And this video is going to be on the Mark of the Beast, all right, update, RFID chip implant update, all right. I got this article from ctrh.iheart.com, all right. It says local Houston, Texas news. It says, would having a chip implanted make your life easier? All right. That's how Esau's going to promote this chip. That's how the system's going to promote this RFID microchip. Right. It's going to make your life easier. All right. And all these Americans are lazy enough, right, to be fooled by this. All right. You black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. All right. Esau's going to promote it. All right. This can make your life easier. All right. It can it can solve any problem. Okay, this chip, this could be a new big thing. All right, but the elect knows. All right, the us at Great Millstone, we know that that this is the mark of the beast. All right, and the elect will not take this chip. All right, this chip, all right, is the mark of the beast according to the scriptures. All right, and if you take this chip, you will be destroyed and punished by the Most High. All right, plain and simple. Okay, it's not no if or and. All right, if you take this chip, you're done. You can't repent. All right, from taking this chip. All right, you can't change. All right, you took the chip. You basically accepted Esau's to be Esau's perpetual slave. All right, whether you didn't know it or you did. All right, you basically put your trust into him. All right, this system. All right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, this American philosophy and this system of wickedness. It says it's common to implant. Oh, and the date is November 12th, 2019. It says it's common. Where in this other it was posted. It says it's common to implant microchips in dogs, but humans are a different story. As implants become more popular at workplaces, some worry about Orwellian future, but others say it's already here with your smartphone. New York Times tech writer John Quain says RFID chips are old tech now. These are already obsolete. The technology has already passed these embedded chips by. But security expert Robert Siciliano of Porch.com says our neighbors to the south have brought it in big time. Okay. It says the Mexican government requires federal employees to have chips implanted in them in order to properly identify and authenticate. All right. So the Mexican government, all right, they're starting to chip their federal employees. All right. So that's the Mossad is putting judgment on the wicked Hispanics. All right. The Northern Kingdom. All right. What you call Latinos, Hispanics today. All right. Because you can because they're Israelites, right? You Hispanics, you Native Americans, all right, but you're accepting the chip, all right, by the Mexican government, all right. So you're doomed for destruction. Okay, that's judgment, all right. Whether they don't know it, all right, or whether they do know it, or they accepted it full on, all right. They accepted Esau's mark, all right. This is a shame, all right. And it's gonna cost them their lives. All right. So it says the Mexican government requires federal employees to have chips implanted in them in order to properly identify and authenticate. All right. So more federal agencies, all right, government jobs, all right, or require people, all right, to be chipped. All right. Because this Rfid microchip is gonna be Esau's last um hoorah, all right, of his kingdom, all right, trying to push out this chip to make everyone his slave, all right, starting with the nation Israel, all right, okay, because he wants to depopulate, all right, this world, okay. It says, while some worry about or willing in the future with force chip implants, others see possibilities like replacing a key card for work or replacing the need for credit cards. You just pick up the item you want in the store and walk out. The chip is red and money is automatically deducted from your account. But right now, Siciliano says embedded RFID chips can't do that. There might be a day when it will be able to store that much information or to be able to transmit financial data. Until then, we're stuck with our mobile phones. For now, Quan says implanted chips are all voluntary. All right. But there's going to be a time when it's going to be when they're gonna force it on you, all right, whether you like it or not. They'll be like, take this chip, all right. In every avenue, Esau's gonna try and promote it, all right. Take this chip if you want to get out of jail. Take this chip if you want to get across the border, right. Take this chip in the military, all right. Take this chip if you want whatever you if you want to keep. I don't know. Esau's gonna promote it. All right. Esau's the devil. All right. He's the deceiver. So he's gonna try and deceive the whole masses. All right. He's gonna try and do one more great deception of this world. All right. And deceive the masses to think that this chip is gonna be the next thing, like cell phones is gonna be just something harmless. All right. Even though your cell phone is a satanic device, but that's a different video. All right. Because basically everything in Babylon is wicked and satanic. All right. So I'm going to play this quick video and just get a couple precepts.
Debate is underway over the benefits and drawbacks of human microchips. They're already used to identify ranch animals and pets, but the practice of implanting chips in people is also on the rise. Those who embrace the idea say they see it as a way to take back control of their personal data. But others are worried about how that data could be used. Special correspondent Malcolm Brabant reports from southern England. It's part of our Breakthrough series on the leading edge of science, technology, and medicine.
I don't want to live a normal life. I want to live an exceptional life, and I want to try things and do things that perhaps others in my situation have never done.
Meet Alex Lewis, interior designer, businessman, adventurer, and motivational speaker.
We were just an ordinary family. Me, Lucy, and our son Sam. Then, just over 2 years ago, I caught a common cold. It was to change the course of my life overnight.
I'm in this condition thanks to an incredibly rare case of strep A. and it led to toxic shock syndrome, septicemia, and subsequently sepsis. I lost all 4 limbs within about 6 or 7 months.
Alex is a pathfinder for those with serious medical conditions. In the remains of each arm, a microchip has been implanted. One is to hold medical information, the other for a chore the able-bodied take for granted.
For me, as a prosthetic user, one of the most fiddly things is keys. Keys are a nightmare for us. And the microchip, when looking into it, we realised quite quickly that it could save a lot of time. So for me, it was going to be beneficial for that. I could lose 15 minutes trying to get in my front door. I could lose 10 minutes trying to get out of my back door. And now all that's been saved.
These microchips use a system called near-field communication. It's exactly the same sort of technology used in contactless debit and credit cards. Like the bank cards, the chip's information can be scanned, but it cannot transmit. Once banking security has been configured, developers believe consumers will soon be free to spend with the implant. A British railway ticket. But it's much different in Sweden, a country supposedly leading the microchip revolution. On Sweden's high-speed rail lines for the past 18 months, implanted passengers have put their travel payment on the chip.
Jag tycker att det är jättebra med
I think it's really good with the chip ticket. I love all companies that use the chip technology.
The rail company is stopping the experiment. The number of implanted passengers is relatively small, and it wants to pursue other forms of ticketing. This is not a setback, insists Sweden's microchip pioneer Johan Österlund, a former body piercer, seen here giving a TED talk.
So if you have a disability, all right, ESO will say, take this chip, all right, it will cure you, it will make your life easier, all right. If you get on the train, all right, this chip is going to be everywhere, all right, because it's the mark of the beast, all right.
We can do easier travel. We can do faster and safer payment. We can do something as mundane as opening a door. I mean, the opportunities are endless.
Unfortunately, these
Devil.
innovators often don't think about the political ramifications.
Gus Hussain is the executive director of Privacy International, a non-profit.
See, Esau, he will say the possibilities are endless because he's the devil, all right? He says the possibilities are endless, right? Because he's wicked. He's trying to fool you, all right? This chip, all right, is the mark of the beast and will get you destroyed, all right? He's not God. Esau is not God, all right? He's not the highest power, all right? He's a base creature, all right? He's an idiot, all right? But he deceived the whole nations, all right? Because the Most High allowed him to, all right? So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, what this white man's gonna do. The possibilities are endless. Bullshit. All right.
The challenges overreaching state and corporate surveillance.
In today's world particularly, we have to imagine how governments and how ambitious politicians and even ambitious corporate executives will try to imagine putting this type of technology into you so that they can exploit your data and ultimately exploit you.
I'm going to ask you to keep your hand just nice and relaxed like it is.
IT student Kieran Anderson is being chipped by Dr. Jeff Watson, a consultant anaesthetist who's driving research into the medical benefits.
The microchip's actually inside here. And there's a sort of introducer piece of plastic that will push it out once it's in. Okay, so this is the implant coming now. Feel a bit of pressure. And a bit of a clunk. So you're now a cyborg. Welcome. Not too painful, that's fine. Kieran has a near-field communication microchip in his hand, and that can be used to store data, store information. His name, address, contact details, anything he chooses to put.
Slacking for the video.
Allergies, basic
Buffering.
information.
the idea of everything being able to commute together excites me quite a lot. Say, automatic payments and that sort of thing without you having to actually do anything.
The idea of this chip is that it's not transmitting anything. It has to be actively read. You choose who can read it and when they can read it. I think that gives us a lot more personal control over our information than your mobile phone is giving away.
But Privacy International's Gus Hussain is yet to be convinced.
Already governments are keen to capture your fingerprints. They are keen to capture your iris scans, and they want to be able to do this at a distance so they can identify as you walk through areas. They're doing facial recognition. These are all fallible technologies. They're hard to do well, but the idea that they could actually just embed you, it is the modern form of tattooing barcodes on people. And we've seen governments do that in the past. This is just the next generation.
Stephen Northern, the co-owner of the British implant company, believes those fears are exaggerated.
So I've been compared to Hitler before for microchipping people. It's been commented, but I mean, I can't really see the connection personally. I can understand people have very strong views. There's big ethical arguments around microchipping people, but currently it's by choice. No one is enforcing you have to.
But soon they're enforce it.
If that happens, completely different ball game and lots more arguments to be had around it.
Eddie currently favours using chips to replace keys at his weekly newspaper on England's southern coast.
That's the point, man. That's the point. This video is terrible.
It's buffering. In the changing.
That's the point. Esau's, we're just not ignorant of his devices. He's going to promote this chip. He's going to say it's going to make your life easier. He's going to say whatever he's going to say. But at the end of the day, we know what the Most High, we know what his word says. All right, this is the mark of the beast. All right, Esau just being himself, trying to deceive the nations. All right, making it like it's the next big thing. All right. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we're not ignorant of his devices. Okay, so we're not ignorant, okay, what the so-called white man's gonna do, right? Of Esau Edom, all right? He has an agenda. He's gonna try and push out that agenda, okay? So if you get the word devices, in the Greek it reads, it's a lot.
Strong's G 3540, Naima.
And the word it says mind, device, thought. It says mental perception, thought, an evil purpose. That which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purposes, right? It says a perception, device, mind, thought, the intellect, disposition, all right? So we're not ignorant, all right, of Esau's evil purpose, all right? What of his thoughts, okay? What his true agenda is, all right? To try and bring trouble to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? To bring martial law, to make order out of chaos, everyone in distress and fear, all right? And to come out with this chip like it's gonna save everybody, all right? Even when he's just trying to make you his slave, all right? Because you see in the movies, Esau puts these in the movies, all right? But now he's just trying using predictive programming to get you used to all this cyborg movies, all right? Of people not trying to become cyborgs and Esau with all his technology, all right? It's in the movie, so he's just trying to make you familiar with it. Okay, so when he promotes it, all right, you're not gonna be like, oh, this is something new, all right, I'm not gonna take it, all right, you'll be used to this, all right, you're gonna be like this. Majority of people, all right, are gonna be like, let me just try this, all right? Okay. What bad could it do? All right. I I trusted the so-called white man all my life with his vaccines, all right, with everything in this society. So let me just try this. That's what majority of people are gonna do. That's what people are already doing, taking this chip. You got the rapper Kid Boo, right? All you rappers are sold out, all right? All you rappers, all right? You celebrities and entertainers, all right? You got these so-called white people doing in Sweden, all right? You Edomites, all right? You got Mexican federal employees, all right, in the Mexican government, all right. You got people in the army with this chip, all right. It's gonna be your average day Black, Hispanic, Native American, majority of them, all right, with the chip soon, all right. So we're not ignorant of Esau's evil purpose, all right, of Satan's evil purpose, all right. What he's gonna do, all right, because Satan controls Esau, all right, and the Most High controls Satan, all right. So the Most High has Esau in a trick bag, all right. He doesn't even know it, okay? Because Esau's power is Satan, all right? The satanic demon, the spiritual demon Satan, all right? And this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, and this mark, all right, the word, let me just get it for edification. The word in the Greek is charagma, all right, for the word mark, okay? And it means an incision, all right? Let me just play it out. In the flesh.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
It's a charagma, all right? It says a stamped and printed mark, all right? It says thin cards, sculpture, graven work. That's the point, all right? So the mark of the beast is this chip, all right? Because they had the needle, all right? They put inside you, all right? They give you incision, all right? They put the chip inside you, all right? Something carved, all right? A graven work, all right? Someone cutting inside of you, all right? To putting this chip, all right? That's the true understanding of the mark of the beast. It's not going to church on Sunday. All right, that's not the mark of the beast. It's not philosophy. All right, that's not the mark of the beast. Right, it's not the mark of the beast. It's not all these other doctrines that these different camps and different philosophies push out. It's the Rfid microchip. All right, and soon it's gonna be evident. All right. So this is the judgment for receiving this chip, right? For these people just taking willingly, not even knowing it, all right? The Most High marked them and marked them with the chip, all right? So they're condemned, all right? They're walking, they're already dead, all right? So Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in their forehead or in his hand, all right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, okay, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, all right. So intense fury of the Most High, a punishment for receiving this chip, destruction, all right, without mixture, okay. So it could be brutal, all right, to the point, okay. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. All right. So extreme destruction, right, is coming, right, to majority of this world. All right. Their worst fear, their nightmares coming upon them. All right. For taking, all right, this chip, all right, for being wicked, right? Because the wickedness of this world, all right, the Most High is going to send his son back, right, to punish, all right, these people, all right, starting with you Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, all right. So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, all right. the title, okay, of this article. All right, Esau is gonna promote it. Would having a chip implant make your life easier? All right, to the average day American, all right, yes, it would. Okay, but to the elect, all right, to the spirit, there's nothing that'll make us take this chip. All right, and the Lord has to be with you so you can deny this chip. All right, you have to always, all right, be doing the Lord's will. All right, so He can give you the spirit. All right, to deny this chip. All right, because majority of people are just see it and just take it. All right, off of fear, out of chaos. All right, convenience, whatever avenue. All right. So I hope this video is edifying. Rfid microchip update. Death and destruction to America, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.